Hi, I am Kat. I am a member of the advertising team at Prospectus. I joined on the traineeship 3 years ago, and I now work as an account manager on the team. So the advertising team at Prospectus, we support clients with advertising directly, any vacancies that they have. So our job is essentially to provide advice and support on the best places to put their roles, depending on the skills that are needed. We also work with optimizing those roles, so working with pay-per-click models and social media, and basically end to end the advertising for any job for our clients. So when I graduated from university, I wasn't really sure what it was I wanted to do. I did a humanities degree, which isn't so takes you into a career straight away. And I was interested in working for the charity sector. So I ended up coming across Prospectus while looking at jobs within the beyond profit sector. And I wanted a traineeship because I didn't have any experience. So it was the perfect opportunity for me, really. Yeah, so it was the first 3 months were a bit of a whirlwind. Obviously, it was my first ever office job, moving to London as well. So it's a bit of a blur now, but everyone was really helpful and friendly. I got to do a lot of shadowing, and really the first 3 months were just about understanding the business, understanding what my role is, and getting to grips with it all. In the traineeship, the main things that I learned, which I found really useful, was just generally how to use Microsoft Office programs. So obviously I had basic knowledge of that, but using them every day really helped me develop those. Also speaking to clients and presenting and pitching, and also getting to know how to use database systems, which isn't something I'd done before and can be a bit of a process. But yeah, it was really, really helpful. Yeah, so I felt I was really lucky because I basically was an extension of my manager, Kieran. So I was just shadowing her constantly. And I feel like with our job, it's quite detailed. So a lot of it is learning through osmosis and having the opportunity not only to shadow the day to day, but also go to client meetings really kind of helped me understand the role more. So when I finished the traineeship after 6 months, I became an account handler. So I was given my own clients to manage, as well as still supporting the team with admin overall. And I believe I was an account handler for about a year and a half, 2 years. And then in April this year, I was promoted to account manager. So with that, I got some more responsibility in terms of strategy, developing clients, bringing new clients on, but also still doing a lot of the work I was doing before. So the advertising team is very close knit. We've worked together for quite a few years now, and the team's headed up by Andy, our director, and Kieran, our associate director of advertising. Myself and Nick, the senior account manager, we work more on the day-to-day, but also have some crossover into strategy, also vice versa with Andy and Kieran. And then we also have Cam, who's our designer. She works on a lot of creative advertising and more senior recruitment pieces. And also, we're very close to our marketing team. So we have Chris and Harriet, and we do a lot of our socials together. When we're working from home, we have a daily catch up every day to make sure that, that there is definitely some contact with our colleagues. And it's always nice to have a chat and see what everyone's up to. My most proud moment would probably be when we pitched for Kew Gardens. So it's actually quite early on in my time at Prospectus, and I'd never done a client pitch before. So it was quite a daunting experience, but getting to learn how to do the whole build-up of the tender before we did the pitch, and then being part of that pitch process as well was really exciting. And then obviously to win the client, that was a really nice moment. So I think the most obvious thing is that we're a non-commission organisation. Mainly in recruitment and advertising agencies, you have people working on commission, which can create quite a competitive culture. So I really appreciate that at Prospectus, yes, we have our targets, but there is no competition. And so that means that our clients can trust us maybe a little bit more to know that we are giving them the advice and support that they need and not putting our own benefits first, really. I really like how that it's a relatively small organisation. We all know each other, all the employees across different teams. So it does feel very close-knit, which is nice. So I think there are a lot of people like me who have gone to university and done degrees which are a bit vague, let's say. So I studied French and Italian, and unless I wanted to be a teacher, there isn't really an obvious career route. And I think a traineeship is a great way to gain skills, also gain that office experience, and just get a better idea of what you enjoy doing. I think even if it weren't for me, at least I would have had the insight into advertising. So it's a great way to kind of take your first step in your career, really.